Good morning from Jamaica. We are taking you out into the Blue Mountains right outside of Kingston. The Blue Mountains are such a beautiful place here in Jamaica, and I'm going to show you all of it. We're going to have a really nice breakfast. I'm going to take you deeper into the mountains so that you can experience traditional Blue Mountain coffee the real way. There's a bit of a monopoly here in Jamaica with the cruise ships and the resorts, having the tourists and telling them don't go and explore, it's too dangerous. But we're going to be showing you today that you can do it, and we're going to be showing you things that the resorts and the cruise ships will never show you. Let's start at Cafe Blue here in Irishtown. Let's go have breakfast. So we just sat down at Cafe Blue Irishtown. It's a beautiful cafe, such a nice view behind me. It's still super hot here up in the mountains, and there's two parts of this place. So there's the cafe where you can get Blue Mountain coffee, drinks, smoothies, and pastries, and you can also get Western breakfast. And then over here there's a restaurant where you can order more traditional foods, and on the menu today we have ackee and saltfish and callaloo, which is what I'm going to try. So once the food gets here, I'll show you what we got and we'll try it. Okay, I am so excited. Our traditional breakfast has arrived. So we have ackee and saltfish. Ackee is actually a fruit. It was originally from West Africa. It was brought here, and the ripened fruit is mixed with saltfish to make this amazing breakfast, which looks like scrambled eggs. It is not. And then we have callaloo, which is like a leafy green vegetable. Normally it's like stewed in coconut milk and some spices. This one looks more just like boiled, but we're gonna see how it tastes. We have a boiled banana on the side. We have boiled yam, and we have boiled sweet potato to sort of bulk up the dish. So yeah, this is looking amazing. Let's try it out. Ackee and saltfish. Oh man, the ackee is so creamy. It just melts away, and it's got almost like a nutty taste to it. It's not fruity; it's more nutty than anything. And then that saltfish has a nice, almost smoky flavor, but it's quite salty. It's delicious. That was a great pairing. Oh, it's really good. Yeah, it's really creamy. This has a nice spice to it too. They mix in some spice. Wow. Oh, I really like that. Okay, let's try the callaloo now. Nice, leafy green. This is gonna be good. It's so flavorful. Like I've said before, people don't eat a lot of vegetables, but I think that's because they're not cooked right. This is cooked to perfection. It has so much flavor, despite it just looking like a leafy vegetable. That is amazing. I love it. It's got like an earthy aftertaste. Just have a look at that. Nice, healthy, super delicious. Perfect way to start the day. So now, with a lot of these traditional meals, you'll get these boiled ground provisions. So we have sweet potato, we have yam, we have a boiled banana. Let's just jump in right to the sweet potato. I'm gonna mix it up with the saltfish and ackee. And this really beefs it up. Like, we're gonna be full after this. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's great. It's great to have some starchiness on the side and just fill you up. And now, let's try this boiled yam, and we'll mix everything. We'll mix the callaloo. We'll mix the saltfish and ackee. Now that is the breakfast of champions right there. It was really good. What can I say? It's absolutely delicious. I just love everything mixed together. It feels very healthy, super flavorful. Oh, it's wonderful. This is such an amazing start to the day. Good food, good healthy food, incredible views. Guys, this is amazing. I'm so happy right now. Guys, that was such a good breakfast. I absolutely demolished it. There was quite a bit of spice in a few of the bites. I'm guessing there's a little Scotch bonnet mixed in there, but not overly spicy that you're not going to enjoy it. It's like one of those spices that has just such an incredible flavor. I demolished the ackee and saltfish. The callaloo is gone. The only thing that's left is like a little bit of the ground provisions that are quite heavy in the stomach first thing in the morning. But oh my gosh, I highly recommend coming out to this place. It's absolutely gorgeous. That was an awesome breakfast. That was like the fresh ackee right there, ready to go into the ackee and saltfish. So we are now heading deeper into the mountains. We're going to a very special place called James Dennis Coffee House, or JD Coffee House. It has different names online. We are going much deeper into the mountains with our little venue. It's going to be a wild drive. Let's go. Oh, I can smell it already.
That's good.
That smells really nice.
That's good. Sabrina, Harsh, welcome. This is my uncle, Hopetown.
Okay.
And he's somewhat of the chief coffee roaster here.
Nice to meet you.
And the guy who does, everything.
Okay.
Here. So what's important to note is that we are a family business, passed from one generation to the next, and hopefully he'll pass it to me.
Okay, amazing.
And I'll pass it to, the next generation after. But we've been around for the longest while, and we're considered one of the top tier people for coffee right here in the Blue Mountains. All right, it's a pleasure to have you guys with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Of coffee and
yeah,
learn
please.
Some more.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into it. All
okay.
Right? So, just right off the bat, right now, this is what we call the 4 stages of coffee. The most basic explanation for coffee that you can get. Now, Harsh, give me a hand, please. All right, there you go, my brother. Sabrina, let me have your hand. All right, and I'll take one myself. Tell me what you're tasting.
It's a bit fruity.
Yes, and it's sweet.
Very sweet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sweet and fruity.
We're gonna throw that one out. All right. Now that right there is coffee.
Okay.
Right. Now when the bean is red, we say it's ripe and it's ready for harvesting. Right. And we go in the fields and we pick the red beans only from the trees. All right. Just the red beans from the trees. All right. Now when we get it out that, we pulp it and get it out the skin. When it's out the skin, it's just like that. It's a sweet nectar on it. Right. It's sweet. Smells and tastes nothing like coffee at this stage.
Yeah, no.
Right? So what we have to do now is pulp it, get it out the skin, wash it off. Just put it under the pipe, wash it to get out that sweet nectar from it. All right? Now when it's out and the nectar is off, we put it in the sun to dry. For 4 to 6 weeks, we put it in the sun to dry.
Oh wow.
Right? And when it's in the sun to dry now, it's like a little peanut in a shell. Let me have your hand again, huh? You feel that? It's like a little peanut in a shell. Again, smells nothing like coffee during this stage. All right? Let's put the weight on that.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
All right. That's a Martin pest right here. Right? So, like I say, when it's in the skin, it's like a peanut in a shell. All right? You have to get it out. Throw in a few beans and you pound. All right? Just one. There we go. And this is pimento, by the way. And this has been around for... This is older than I am.
Really?
It's older than I am.
Whoa.
All right,
It's just like a hollowed out tree.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Right? And that's how we get it out the shells.
Okay. Right. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Again, smells nothing like coffee. Now when it's out the shell, there we go. And this is coffee in its rawest form. Right? Just the beans. Nothing more. Just the beans. All right? Now, this is where the magic happens. For 45 minutes to an hour, we sit right here at this fireside and we just keep stirring in a heated pot. Nothing is added to the pot. You just slowly put the pot on the fire and allow it to heat up. You throw in the coffee and we start roasting.
Is this like a cast iron pan?
It's just like a cast iron pan.
Yeah.
You just keep roasting.
Okay.
All right? And the thing about it is, sitting here, you control how you want your coffee to come out. Right, so you sit right here and you control how you want your coffee. Whether you want it dark roasted or medium roasted, you have the pot to sit right here.
Right.
So for 45 minutes or hour, you're sitting there stirring away.
That's a lot of labor.
That's a lot of labor. And this right here would be your final product.
Wow.
Now, this is where you get the smell of coffee. All right? And the good thing about roasting is as you're roasting, you get a flavorful smell. That aroma just keeps rising.
Yeah.
And you also hear the beans popping. So that's when you know they're partly ready. You go pop, 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 pop. Just like popcorn.
Just like popcorn.
Just like popcorn. All right? And that's when you know the beans are ready. Everything is done by hand. We don't have any heavy machineries. We don't have any big tools. Everything is done by hand. Now, this is how we grind our coffee.
Okay.
It's old-fashioned grind. All right? And now I want you to note is the smell that's going to arise from all this grinding. All right?
Okay.
So we throw in our beans. Just like that. And we grind. You get that smell?
I smell it already.
And
That smells so good.
and it's a workout, you know? Just take a whiff of that.
That is like
It's
the best thing you want to smell first thing in the morning. Oh my goodness, that smells so good.
It doesn't get any better than
Freshly ground coffee.
this. Yes.
Wow. And the old school way.
And the old school. You want to come around and give that a try?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right by hand. This way?
Yes, that way.
Is it ever a workout? Grinding up fresh coffee beans here in the Blue Mountains. Oh my goodness, I wish that you guys could smell this. This smells absolutely incredible. Fresh. Oh, amazing. That is so cool. Wow, I think I got them all. There's just a little bit left. Yeah, I think that's it. There we go. Awesome. So cool.
There you go. It's the best smelling thing
Best
in the
smell.
morning.
Like if you want to wake up and
Sometimes I don't drink it and I'm like,
just
I just feel like, I can stop running.
oh,
I
that's
can
so
start
nice.
running. It's beautiful.
That is nice.
Good? There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, now we are gonna try everything we just saw in a cup of coffee. It looks really good. It smells really nice. We're just having it black. And I'm guessing this is gonna be strong.
It's gonna be strong, but it's gonna be smooth.
Yeah, okay, let's try. It's really nice. Exactly as he said. Strong, but very smooth. It's rich. It's really nice. Not bitter at all.
these are
It's
so-
lovely.
I tell you a secret, right? So, my uncles, right? I want to say they've perfected how to brew a perfect cup of coffee, right? And he has a technique that he does, right? You put on the fire, you put it on the fire, right? You wait till it's boiling. You just water and coffee, and you throw in the coffee. Then you add cold water to it, settles it, right?
Okay.
And just let it brew by itself.
Okay.
You just sit that in the fire and let it brew by itself.
Oh.
Right? The thing about it is not to overkill the coffee.
Yep.
You don't want to add too much coffee to make it bitter.
Yep.
And you don't want to add a little bit of coffee just to take away from the taste.
Yeah.
Right? There's a perfect amount that's needed.
So
right?
nice.
And then how it works is that you have to it's like a rite of passage. You have to make a cup of coffee and they have to all taste it and say, maybe this is not, and that's all.
They're the masters.
They're the masters. They're like, no, come again.
They'll tell you if it's good or not good.
They don't tell you. They don't tell you like, okay, you just like, all right, you're there now. You're there. Now.
Yep.
You're right there.
Okay.
So
Do you make a good cup of coffee? Have they told you?
Yeah. I mean, I want to believe I make a good.
Yeah.
There's no complaints anymore. But I like my coffee strong.
Sure,
especially
sure.
for the late nights and everything.
Yeah.
But like I said, we have no fancy machines here. Everything's done by hand.
Everything's
and
done by
every morning
hand.
it's a fresh pot that's brewed.
Amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Every morning.
Wow.
So you could come as early as 5 o'clock in the morning and you can have a freshly brewed cup of
Okay.
coffee just waiting for you.
Wow.
Right? And this kettle also has been in the family for all generations. So, it has fed a lot of people. A lot of people have drank from.
James Dennis, Oraine's great uncle, the man who first carved a life into the mist-soaked ridges of Jamaica's Blue Mountains. More than 150 years ago, he started pioneering coffee making, not for fortune, but because it mattered, because it was his craft. Today, not much has changed. No machines, no shortcuts, just your hands and time. In an age where coffee is pumped out by factories and swallowed in seconds, they've chosen a different path. They grow it slow, they roast it slow, and they share it with local factories and anyone willing to make the trip up the mountain to taste something real. Here, coffee isn't a trend. It's their craft, a ritual, a legacy, and when you drink it, you feel that legacy. You taste it in every strong, smooth sip.
So right now we're heading to the coffee farm, and the Blue Mountains region is a really nice climate for growing coffee. So it thrives out here, and that's why you're getting some of the best coffee in the world when you come out to the Blue Mountains, is because one, the climate is amazing, and here they're doing it the ancient way, all with their hands. So of course it's going to be amazing. Hello. Going up.
Here we have our coffee tree right here, right? And remember we said when the beans are red, they're ripe and ready for harvesting, all right? So you see these guys right here?
Yes.
They're not ready as yet, but they're blossoming, all right?
Okay.
So give it some time and we'll have some coffee. So we get 2 coffee crops a year, every 6 months. January, February, March, April, May, June, we're in the fields harvesting. Break, and then September, we get back in, start harvesting. So I know by September, these guys will be ready and we're good to go. Now, a coffee tree has the lifespan of 100 years. It's simple, a coffee tree never dies. When it grows so tall, we cut it, it springs again. Like take a look at that little guy behind you.
Yeah.
Right there. Spring again soon. This one right here. Spring again real soon.
Okay.
Now, my grandma always tells me that coffee needs a certain temperature to be grown. Not too hot, not too cold, just a moderate enough temperature to be grown, because it also adds to the taste of the coffee. Right? Don't ask me why. She told me. All right. So
Listen to your grandmother.
So the Blue Mountains is an ideal location, for coffee to grow. Now let's go in further. We have the typical beans and the robust beans, right? The typical beans are much, smaller pods.
Yep.
And when you pluck them, you get 2 out of it. The robust beans are much fatter pods. You pluck them, you sometimes get 4 or 3 seeds coming out of those. All right. I personally say different taste.
Okay.
They give different taste in drink and all that.
Yeah.
But still too smooth blending coffee. But this farm employs upwards of 40 people.
Okay.
When it's time to pick the beans. I'm sorry I don't have my little bucket in front of me to demonstrate. But normally how you pick the beans is a person stands right here and they have a bucket and it's tied around them, right? And you just stand right here and you just pick the red beans and drop them in.
Drop them in.
Just pick it and drop them in. Just pick it and drop them in. All right? And one tree can actually full, this size of a bucket.
Okay, wow.
One tree will actually full one bucket. So you'll stand right here and you just pick, and all that thing. And it's fun also. It's treated just like a 9 to 5. You clock in, you clock out. Yep. Right? And this is your office, and those are your co-workers. And
it doesn't get any more beautiful than this as your office.
And the conversations flow because you could. What I like when I'm in the farm and I'm picking, I like to call it's a musical thing, right? Because you're dropping the beans and it's in the bucket and it's like boom. Boom, it's just dropping, so everybody's just like, you hear the beats coming in.
I love it.
You can listen and be like, that person's almost full. And you can listen and be like, that person just emptied and all that. So it's a fun work environment.
Yeah.
For us. All right.
How many trees do you think you have on this farm?
I'm gonna say over 3,000, 4,000 trees.
Okay.
Like I said, we keep extending the farm and we keep experimenting also.
Yeah. Oh,
so
I see one red bean.
Yes. Here we go.
There's one.
Yeah, man.
There we go. That's
So,
your coffee right there.
And we keep experimenting. So we're gonna go to the other side of the farm.
Let's go.
And I'll show you.
Oh, absolutely beautiful out here. Like he said, this is your office. If you're out here picking beans, I mean, it is hard work, but it is worth it because when you have such a good cup of coffee, oh, nothing makes you happier. And it is just gorgeous out here. You can hear like the sounds of the cicadas. They're just roaring out here in the mountains. Such a cool farm.
No. It's a family secret.
Okay.
So my uncles, they're no scientists, right? But they're guys who love to experiment, right? So what they did is somewhat kind of took the typical herb and brought them together and created somewhat like a hybrid.
Okay.
In some sense, right?
Yeah.
And planted them. And thus we got these trees.
Okay.
Right? More lushful, healthier, taller trees, right? That produce a lot of coffee from them,
Okay.
right? And the thing we realize with these guys is that there's necessarily no cutting them back to grow again. They simply just never die.
Okay.
They simply just keep producing, and that's just about it, right? There's no cutting them. All we do is just maintain around them. You clear the bushing around them, add your manure and all that, and
You just
the
pick
rest
and
is
they keep
magic.
growing.
And they keep growing, they keep growing.
Amazing.
Right, so this farm is primarily where we keep what we call the hybrid trees.
Okay.
Right, and it stretches all the way back down, and over there is where we do all the manures, we rear the animals.
Yep.
So that's where we get our manures from. You saw the goats earlier
the
also.
goats.
Yeah, so yeah, this is kind of our experimenting aspect of the farm.
Oh, I love it. That's so
Right?
cool.
Yeah.
We've just come back from the farm, and now look at that. Roasted to perfection. A second cup, of course, because we're here at a coffee house, and it is absolutely delicious. So nice, so smooth, so fresh. Oh, it's amazing. That coffee tour was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much to Oraine and his family at James Dennis's coffee house. It was so cool to see the process from start to finish, and see the farm and just see how coffee is made in the ancient way. So we picked up a couple bags of coffee. We did the tour. Make sure you bring cash. Bring cash up to the mountains because they only accept cash. And I'll leave Oraine's contact information. So if you want to go visit yourself, you can get in contact with him. Now, do keep in mind that if you are an adventurous traveler and you have experience on the roads, I would say that's the only way that you can drive yourself. Otherwise, hire a driver. It's a long drive up in the mountains. It is dangerous, and the roads are pretty rough. So if you've driven on the left side of the road before and you've driven in some adventurous places like mountain roads, then that is a fun adventure for you. But yeah, you do have to be very careful going up there, but it's absolutely worth it. The coffee's amazing, and I'm so happy we're taking some coffee bags home. So for lunch, we have come to Devon House Bakery. Now, we did a full exploration of Devon House in the previous video, so you can go check that out if you want to see more. But we're here at Devon House Bakery specifically for the curry goat patty. So have a look at this thing. This thing is super famous. And when we were talking to Oraine earlier, he's like, oh, you have to have the curry goat patty. So we're looking for three things when we're eating a patty. We're looking for the flakiness, we're looking for the juiciness, and we're looking for the amount. Now, I can already tell you the amount is immense. Like, this thing is huge and it is jam-packed. So I already know that it's like just full of the curry goat. So let's take a bite. Let's try it out. Where do I start? Where do I bite in? It's also gonna be so hot. We're gonna have to go for a second bite. All I did was open it up. Take a look inside. It is just jam-packed. I can see why Oraine asked for a fork. Should I go ask for a fork? I wonder if I should. Nah, I'll just do it the old school way. Okay, so flakiness of the pastry is really quite nice. You can see all the different layers along the edge of where I bit in. It's very flaky, very crispy on the outside, but then becomes very soft on the inside. Now we gotta bite in to that curry goat. Let's go. Oh my god. That is so good. That curry goat is cooked to perfection. It literally just melts away in your mouth. That's got a nice spice to it, but it's so tender. We're gonna go for a bigger bite of the goat. Oh my god, it's insane. That is so good. I love the taste of that goat. Oh, it's perfect. Everything's super balanced. And then within that flaky crust, this is just such a nice lunch. Okay, let's let Harsh eat some of this before it's gone. This is absolutely insane. 10 out of 10 on this patty. I don't have a lot of experience with patties, but I can tell you that the curry goat is incredible. It's got just the right amount of spices. It is jam-packed. I didn't even think I was hungry until I took a bite of this, and now I cannot stop eating it. It's so good. Insane. I can see why this is so famous. That was such a good bite of the goat. We're gonna finish this one, and then we're gonna try the beef patty, which is the original Jamaican patty. Okay, so that was a 10 out of 10. Now we are trying their beef patty, which is like the original patty of Jamaica. And again, the flakiness looks like it's gonna be really nice. It looks full. Do I know if it's gonna be juicy? I don't, but let's give it a try. It's so flaky. Even more than the last one. I'm gonna get one more bite so I can really get a taste of the beef. Oh my god. It was just jam-packed. Have a look inside there. There's like a lot of natural oils within the beef. It's seasoned nice. It's super flaky and oily, as you can see. And it is just like filled to the brim with beef. That is like so satisfying as well. The curry goat just blew me away, but this is actually super delicious as well. It's nice. It's super simple, but I feel like making like a perfect patty is probably pretty hard to do. Look at that. Look at that beef. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I've seen patties that are only half full. This, like, nothing's been skimped on. Everything is just packed in there. Nice ingredients, super flaky crust. Too good. Devon House Bakery. Those patties were absolutely insane. The curry goat patty is gonna blow your head off. It was so good. I highly recommend coming here. And a lot of people I've read online say you cannot leave Devon House without trying the Devon House ice cream. So we're gonna go over to that stall right now, order some ice cream before taking it easy for the evening. Okay, so we're here at Devon House Ice Cream, and we ordered two different flavors, two traditional flavors. We got the Devon House Stout, and then underneath we have the rum and raisin, which we'll get to in a little bit. But let's take a bite. I've never had like a stout flavored ice cream. Ooh, oh, that's nice. Actually does taste like a stout. Super creamy. Wow. The aftertaste is really nice. Oh wow, that is really good ice cream. It is super creamy. Look how thick that is. If you're a fan of stout beer, even if you're not a fan of stout beer, this is absolutely delicious. And not to mention, it's probably like 30 something degrees right now. Very hot. You have to have something to cool you off. This is really good. So once we get to the rum and raisin, we'll pick back up, tell you how that tastes. Right, so I'm gonna dig right down into the rum and raisin, which is kind of like vanilla looking. There's not much other than, like, you would think this is probably vanilla ice cream if you just scooped into it, but let's have a taste. Oh my god. I think this is like real rum. The rum is so overpowering. And if I'm right about this, here's the raisin. Okay, so we got into the actual rum and raisin portion. You can see there's a little raisin on the side there, but I'm not even kidding you. This is like almost taking a shot of rum straight, eating this ice cream. It's kind of insane. It's like, it's really strong. I don't know if it's just the flavor, because the stout has like a very like chocolatey, espresso-y flavor to it. This is like straight up strong. Harsh, you let me know what you think of this. It's intense. It's good though, really good. That ice cream was insanely good. The Devon Stout was amazing. It's almost like a chocolatey mocha ice cream, but that rum and raisin was absolutely insane. Like, you guys have to let me know down in the comments, is there actual rum in that? Because I don't know how you would make that flavor and like the strongness without using actual rum. So anyway, that was really good, highly recommended. We're gonna head out now and we'll catch back up with you in the evening time when it's time for dinner. So we've come to Peppa time for some jerk barbecue. It's a super packed out place. What you do is you order first, come to the window, wait for pickup, and then you go and sit down. So we're gonna wait for our order now and I'll show you what we got. All right, so our order has arrived. We got a lot of meat to get through, one festival, and yeah, I'm gonna just start with the jerk chicken. This is literally my first like real jerk barbecue experience. Here in Jamaica, no better place for it. So jerk is like an interesting blend of different spices. You have like the actual Scotch bonnet, you have the aromatics, and you have spices all blended together. I'm sure each place does their blend differently, but I am expecting a lot of flavor and some heat as well. So we ordered the jerk chicken drumstick and thigh. So I'm gonna go right in for the drumstick. La pièce de la résistance. That is super hot. It looks juicy. It smells amazing. Let's go. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. The smokiness of the grill is what comes out the most. Oh my goodness, that tastes really nice. Fun fact, I actually tried to make jerk chicken at home and I didn't blend the jerk blend well enough. I just put it straight on the chicken and it was like so spicy that neither Harsh and I could eat it. It was like unbearable, but this is incredible. It is just bursting with flavor, different spices, so much smokiness coming from the grill. Absolutely amazing. That is so good. I am loving that. Okay, let's just go right into the thigh, because that is just blowing me away. We'll get some of that skin and we'll get some chicken underneath. Oh my God. I suspect this is gonna be absolutely amazing. That's mostly skin, to be honest. That's gonna be really good. That is so nice. It's so flavorful. The heat is there, and I was talking to Harsh about this earlier. There is some heat, but it is not overpowering. It does not prevent you from enjoying the food. It adds enjoyment, if anything. That's absolutely incredible. Jerk chicken, we are off to a very good start. I mean, we should wash it down with some red stripe. Okay, next up we are trying the jerk pork. Jerk pork is like the original jerk barbecue. Looks amazing. Let's go in for like a really seasoned looking piece. Look at that. Seasoned to the bone. Let's give it a try. Absolutely insane. Same deep smokiness, like infused all the way through the pork. I thought it was gonna be dry, but it looks more dry than it actually is. It's not as juicy as the chicken, but that has been like seasoned to perfection. Oh my God. The meat is so flavorful. The smokiness is just like in every inch of the meat. It's fabulous. Have a look at that. You can tell that the seasoning goes in quite deep. Like it has been marinating for quite some time, and it goes so deep into the meat, and then the meat just like sucks up all the smokiness. Like this, I would argue, is more smoky than the chicken. Oh, and it's not even dry at all. It's amazing. Oh, that's really good. Wow, I'm impressed. It's so good. Guys, I cannot even describe to you the smell coming off of these jerk wings. I think probably this is gonna be the best of the best. They're just like covered in jerk seasoning, and like there's like literal juice piles happening down here. So I'm guessing it's gonna be insane. My mouth is watering. Let's try a piece. This is gonna be Harsh's favorite, I know for a fact. Oh my goodness. Just lay your eyes on that. This is gonna be the best of the best, I think. Let's try. Oh my god. It's just completely saturated in the jerk seasoning. I don't know, there must be some sort of like vinegar on it. There's like a slight sourness. Oh my god, that is so good. Let's try this with a festival. Festival is your famous Jamaican fried dough. Should be a little sweet. Let's try it. Not much to it. It's like soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside, and it's a very sweet dough. So it sort of balances out the savoriness, the spiciness, the smokiness with a little bit of sweetness. Delicious. Oh my god. This is an amazing meal. I am loving my first real jerk experience. There is absolutely nothing left. The only thing really left is the festival. We couldn't finish it just because we ate so much protein. The jerk chicken like blew us away. It was absolutely so delicious. It was the best thing that we had on the trip so far. The jerk wings were incredible. The jerk pork as well. Like, wow, what an amazing experience. We loved every single second of this meal.
That's it for our day, exploring way up in the Blue Mountains and here in Kingston, showing you the things that the resorts and the cruise ships will not show you. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. If you're enjoying these videos, make sure to subscribe. There's more from Jamaica coming, and thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful night. Bye.